Hi, welcome to the Speeding Bulletin. My name is Steve Younis from supermanhomepage.com. This is all the Superman related news that happened during the week June 10th to June 16th, 2011. In movie news, Variety.com reports that Russell Crowe is close to being cast in the role of Jor-El for the upcoming Man of Steel film. The mercurial Aussie is in negotiations to take the role, with production set to start next month. Jor-El is one of the last roles to cast, though they are also looking for a big name to play Superman's biological mother. Production Weekly, an entertainment industry publication, states that Crowe's Gladiator co-star Connie Nielsen has been offered the role of Lara, while Harry Lennox, who also starred with Crowe in State of Play, is also being courted for an as yet unspecified role, but many think it might be for the President. A casting call for extras to participate in filming for the new Superman movie went out this week. Using the codename Autumn Frost, the casting call for extras calls for men, women and children of all ages and types. Filming will take place in the Chicagoland area this August and September. To be considered, you need to be at the Chicago Academy for the Arts on Saturday, June 25th between 11 AM and 4 PM. For more information, visit afbackground.com. In TV news, OnTheRedCarpet.com caught a minute with Tom Welling during Monday's second annual SAG Foundation Golf Classic, where he spoke about his experience on Smallville and the fact that he'd be up for a Smallville movie if they ever decided to make one.
But you'd be down for a Smallville movie someday? Sure, why not?
Welling also remarked that he's a big fan of the upcoming Man of Steel film and can't wait to see what they do. With the 8 nominations it received for the 2011 Leo Awards, Smallville successfully won the Best Dramatic Series category. The annual Leo Awards highlight the strength, diversity and talent of British Columbia's film and television industry. Check out the official Leo Awards website for the complete list of 2011 winners at leoawards.com. Warner Home Video has released information and package artwork for its Justice League 3-pack Fun DVD set for a May 3rd release. The 3-disc set includes Young Justice Season 1 Volume 1, Justice League The Brave and the Bold, and Justice League Unlimited Joining Forces Season 1 Volume 2. Superman homepage reviewer James Lance continues reviewing episodes in the 1950s Adventures of Superman TV series. Check out his review of the Season 5 episode Mr. Zero, in which two crooks dupe a Martian into helping them rob a bank thanks to his ability to freeze people. DC Comics released official details surrounding the upcoming relaunch of the Superman family of comic books in September. Action Comics #1 will be written by Grant Morrison with art by Rags Morales. This momentous first issue will set in motion the history of the DC Universe as Superman defends a world that doesn't trust their first superhero. Superman #1 will be written by legendary comics creator George Perez and illustrated by Jesus Marino. What is Superman's startling new status quo? How does it affect his friends, loved ones and his job at the Daily Planet? Find out in Superman #1. Meanwhile, Supergirl's got the unpredictable behaviour of a teenager, the same powers as Superman, and none of his affections for the people of Earth. Writers Michael Green and Mike Johnson will team up with artist Mahmoud Azrar to give a new take on the teenager from Krypton in Supergirl #1. As for Superboy, they thought he was just a failed experiment grown from a combination of Kryptonian and human DNA, but when the scope of his stunning powers was revealed, he became a deadly weapon. Superboy #1 will be written by Scott Lobdell with art by R.B. Silver and Rob Lean. In a video message from Grant Morrison played during the Hero Complex Film Festival, he said, "This is really a big beginning. It's a new chapter for Superman, it's a new chapter for DC Comics and for the DC Universe itself. I hope everyone's going to get involved and join us into this ridiculous voyage into the unknown." When DC Comics showed off the cover image for the upcoming Teen Titans #1 comic book, it sparked much debate amongst fans. Newsarama.com caught up with penciler Brett Booth to get the inside word on these redesigned superheroes. In regards to Superboy, he said he's not into spandex, the gloves are a nod to his 90s outfit, the S on his back is a joke, but put it there because on the original cover he didn't have the tattoo on that side. In 2009, Supergirl fans lighted to the 6-issue miniseries Supergirl Cosmic Adventures in the 8th Grade, written by Landry Q. Walker and artist Eric Jones. However, Walker reveals that the two had plans for Supergirl's Cosmic Adventures into the 9th grade, but these plans only ever made it as far as story ideas and sketches, which Walker now shares with fans via his blog site. There were no Superman comic books to review this week, but Superman comics and other items shipping this week from June 15th include DC Universe Online Legends #10, Supergirl #65, Superman Batman #85, Teen Titans #96, DC Comics presents JLA Black Baptism #1, Justice League Cry for Justice trade paperback, All-Star Superman DVD Superman Marquette, and Superman vs. Brainiac statue. Over the next week or so, we'll be sharing with you the wonderful video footage and interviews the Superman homepage crew of Jamie and Rhonda Kelly shot during the 2011 Superman celebration in Metropolis, Illinois, including an exclusive interview with Brandon Routh. For now, we've posted an image gallery of photos from the autograph signing sessions, Q&A with Brandon, Sam Huntington and Elena Huffman, and other great events during the Superman celebration. The new attraction, the Metropolis Walk of Heroes, was unveiled this past week during the 33rd annual Superman celebration. This future walkway will showcase individuals who have ties to the two characters that have become landmarks in Metropolis, Superman and Lois Lane. The first shield unveiled is dedicated to Superman's co-creators Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster. More information on the Metropolis Walk of Heroes will be available soon on metropoliswalkofheroes.com. Superman fan Eric Doherty attended the June 11 performance of Superman 2050, the theatre production at the Second City Training Center in Chicago, and submitted a review for the Superman homepage. He said the real payoff was that the actors not only respected the iconic characters they were playing, but the true fans as well. The final performance of Superman 2050 will take place on June 18th. Visit secondcity.com for further details. The Christopher and Dana Reeve Foundation has partnered with the Connecticut-based clothing company Vineyard Vines for the month of June through the company's celebrated Tied to a Cause program. Through the Tied to a Cause program, Vineyard Vines has created a custom-designed Reeve Foundation tie featuring tiny flying superheroes in Reeve Foundation colours. It's for sale now on the company's website, vineyardsvines.com. 100% of the proceeds from the ties sold, which retail for about $75, will go to the Reeve Foundation. Buy yours today. That's all the Superman news there was for the week June 10th to June 16th. I'm Steve Younis from supermanhomepage.com.
Great Scott! Great Scott! Great Scott!
Hello everyone, welcome to Great Scott. I'm Scotty V. Thanks for watching. Currently I'm surrounded by several different versions of Superman. My shirt shows a more gritty, Kurt Swanish possible type version with the black eyes with no whites around them. To my side over here we see maybe an 80s inspired version who might be a little more rough, might be a little more I'm not going to take it anymore. And over here we have a quipping Superman, one that makes jokes when lightning hits him and says it tickles, and even he has a bit of a different look. He's got yellow around the tops of his boots. Superman doesn't always have that. Behind me on the blanket you'll see maybe a 90s inspired version. All of them have slightly different looks, nothing incredibly major, but then when you look back at the dailies you see yet another look. The blue is slightly different, the S has a black background. And I'm sure when all of these changes took place, certain fans were upset about it. And currently we're talking about a reboot. We're seeing messages on the boards. We're seeing postings attacking other posters. We're seeing people being very upset about the changes, claiming they're not going to buy DC anymore. They're going to go back and reread old Superman. My problem with that is that if you're completely honest with yourself, I think when you go back and read old Superman, you'll see that there are changes there too. There hasn't been a period of time for longer than 5 or 10 years where Superman has stayed exactly the same. There have been power fluctuations, there have been Superman Blue, there has been Superman Blue and Red, there has been Superman's Dead, and now it's Reign of the Supermen. In the dailies, Superman would spank dictators and women debutantes because they had been naughty, or he would allow a bomb to explode and kill a man, and he'd make a joke about how, well, I guess he won't be bothering anyone else. And nowadays we all know that if our Superman did that, we'd be up in arms because Superman doesn't kill and he doesn't believe in killing. But these are all different versions of Superman that have come over the years, and there will be more versions of Superman in the future. And now we're talking about a slightly different version. They've apparently removed the red briefs from the outside of the uniform. They've redesigned it. I'm not against it completely, but I'm not a 100% fan either. People are talking about it looks like armor. Why would Superman need armor? First of all, it may or may not be armor. It may just be the piping look that they've been using on costumes for several years now in movies and things of that nature. And if it is armor, it's possible that they're going to revamp the character so that he's not as invulnerable as he has been in the past. Maybe so that he's not as powerful as he has been in the past. And what we may see, if that's the case, is a gradual increasing of the power as he goes along. Either way, as long as they keep the core values in place, if Superman cares about people, if Superman rescues people, if Superman believes in truth and justice and all that stuff, we should be all right. I think we need to step back a little bit, maybe calm down, wait and see what's in store. I do think the Siegel suit has something to do with this reboot, because it's possible that DC is going to lose even more concerning Superman in the upcoming years, and they may want to see what works over the next few before they do, to see if they can get a new type of Superman to take hold before they have to just start from scratch without having tested anything. But in the meantime, I think we should enjoy what we have and always look up in the sky.